Well, good morning, Makushla, and good morning to all of our viewers. This morning, we are in the area of Navy Line Road, and this is near Wolf Road, near the Scotiabank that you can see right behind me. Of course, again, this is one of those mornings where minimal traffic is on the streets. Very few persons on the road making their way to various stores or attempted to go to banks, pharmacies, those few places that remain open as this 24-hour curfew remains in effect. This morning, I'm also joined by Corporal Danielle Capron from the Royal Bahamas Police Force Traffic Division, who's giving us an idea of how officers have really been trying to address persons moving about in the midst of the 24-hour curfew. Good morning.
Good morning, Bahamas.
All right, so tell us about what your efforts have been looking like over the past few days.
Well, over the past few days, what we have tried to instill and enforce is the rules and regulations of the road traffic, as well as the regulations that would have been put in place by our government. We wish to encourage members of the public to try not to traverse the streets of New Providence, only under extreme circumstances. Try not to take the situation lightly and try to remain at home and indoors.
And so while that advisory has gone out to the public, many persons remain on the streets. Now, one specific question I did want to ask, we already know that emergency order number 2 advanced the curfew to 24 hours. However, is there any distinction between the regular hours and that of the 9 p.m. to 5 a.m.? Or does the curfew stand 24 hours completely?
Well, the curfew stands 24 hours completely. Persons are still adhering to that 9 p.m. Feature that would have previously passed. However, the curfew is extended to 24 hours. So we must remain indoors as far as applicable, 24 hours.
And finally, of course, you're on the streets this morning. What have you seen? You said earlier that many persons are staying off the road. Our persons are driving with caution and care. Is there still order that remains, or are some persons deciding to take advantage of this opportunity?
Well, because traffic is minimal, we're not seeing very many offenders. However, we're still encountering a few traffic accidents, and that should not be.
And same rules apply when it comes to an accident. I'm asking specific to the length of time officers take to actually get to the scene.
Well, we try as far as applicable to get to the accident in a timely fashion. Where there is a delay, it may be that officers are dealing with some other matter. But as far as possible, we try and put the members of the public, that we prioritize them and get to the accidents as soon as possible.
All right, thanks so much, Corporal Capron. Of course, we're reporting here from the Wolf Road area. Lloyd Allen, Makushla, back to you in the safe and comfort of the studio.